Welcome, everybody. There's a couple sitting, Tim and Patty. First time here. She had surgery on foot or ankle or something, and then it got infected, so now she's got the boot on. She's been through an ordeal, but they're looking for a home church. So, Patty.
Friday and Saturday.
Patty.
So I have to on
Yeah.
after tonight.
Like it?
Early tonight. Yeah. Love it. At least I can come to church first.
I don't think I could go to work.
You don't need it.
No, I don't. I've been retired for almost 12
I
years.
like these.
No. You need a rest.
I'll do
You
it.
go adventure.
Such a tiny.
I wish I was the son of
Now is the time to give your heart, God, just as you are to worship God, Lord God. One day every tongue will confess you are God. One day every knee will bow. Still the greatest treasures remain will bow. Still the greatest treasures remains for those who gladly choose you now. God, now is the time to worship God. Now is the time to give your heart. Is the time to give your heart. God, just as you are to work, just as you are before your God. And one day every tongue will confess you are God. One day every knee will bow. Still the greatest treasure remains for those who cry. One day every tongue will confess you are God. One day every knee will bow. Still remains for those who gladly choose you now. God, now is the time to worship God. Now is the time to God. Now is the time to give up, just as you are to worship God, just as you are before your God.
Good morning. Good to see all your friendly faces and smiling faces. And thank you for joining with us. Those of you who are with us online, we appreciate you very much. If you're visiting with us for the first time, you'll notice that there might be a connection card. If not, we can get one to you. If you'd please fill that out. And we have a little box in the back, a treasury box. Drop it in there. Also, remember, if you have a prayer request, we can get it into the prayer teams and write it on the back and go ahead and drop that back there as well. We have, if you open your bulletins, you know we above the announcements, but we do have some special announcements right now, and that is, do remember the Women's Bible Study. You have it in your bulletin. There is a children's ministry needs, puppet ministry. But we do have another one in here. Take a notice of this one here. So I was asked to read this. Harvest Festival. We need volunteers to make and host candy, prizes, and plan and host crafts and activities for families. It can be a wonderful opportunity to reach out to neighborhood families and provide a time for us all to participate together in an alternative for our local Halloween festivities. Once we gather enough volunteers, we will have a meeting October 1st to discuss further plans and ideas. There is an insert in the bulletin for you to sign up. Okay? If you put your flyer in the basket on the children's ministry table next to the front entrance of the church. Okay, and that's back where Larry is usually sitting. With no other thing that we have, keep in mind there are the prayer lists and the prayer teams that go out. They're on the back of there. Let's keep Ed Johnson in our, he's having some issues. We're going to have Ivan read for us, and then we'll go into a word of prayer.
Please stand for the reading of God's word. Reading out of my Gideon Bible, and I'm going to be reading James 13 through 17. It has to do with a warning about self-confidence. Look here, all you who say, today or tomorrow we are going to a certain town. For a year we will do business there and make a profit. How do you know what you will do here tomorrow? Your life is like the morning fog, for it is here a little while and then it's gone.